I'm 94 years old, and I don't have much time left. I've buried my wife, my friends, my brothers, even the men who once swore they hated me. I outlived them all. And before I go, there's something you need to hear. The lie we all believed. When you're young, time feels endless. You think 30 is far away, 40 is ancient, 90 is impossible. I used to think that too. I blinked, and suddenly I was 50. I blinked again, and everyone I loved had gray hair. You don't notice time leaving. It doesn't knock. It just quietly disappears. I thought I had more time. I remember telling my wife, "Not now, I'm busy." She wanted to sit outside and watch the sunset. I had paperwork, deadlines, important things. At least, that's what I thought. Do you know what I would give now? To sit beside her for just one more sunset? You always think there will be another one, until there isn't. Let me tell you something that will scare you. You have fewer tomorrows than you think, and you're spending them like you're immortal. I worked too much. I worked 14-hour days. I wanted to provide, to build something, to be respected, and I succeeded. Nice house, savings, recognition. But here's the truth nobody tells you. At 94, no one congratulates you for the overtime. They remember whether you were there. I missed birthdays. I missed small moments. And small moments are the only things that matter in the end. I cared what people thought. I was afraid of judgment, afraid of failure, afraid to look foolish. So I didn't start the business, didn't take the trip, didn't say what I truly felt. Do you know what happens at 92? You stop caring what people think. But by then, most of your chances are gone. Freedom comes too late if you wait for permission. I took love for granted. The hardest night of my life wasn't when I lost money. It wasn't when I failed. It was the night I sat beside her hospital bed and realized all the ordinary days I rushed through were the best days of my life. Love feels ordinary until it's gone. You don't miss the big vacations. You miss Tuesday evenings. You miss the sound of their footsteps in the house. Let me tell you what actually matters. Not money, not status, not being right in arguments. Here's what matters. Who sits beside your bed when you can no longer stand? Who answers the phone when you call? Who remembers your laugh? That's wealth. Everything else is decoration. At 94, your circle gets very small. Most friendships fade, not because of betrayal, because of time. You think you'll reconnect someday. Someday becomes never. Call them, don't text. Call them. If you're young, listen carefully. You are not behind, you are not late, but you are not invincible either. Stop waiting to live. Stop postponing joy. Stop assuming love will always be there. The clock is quieter than you think, but it's moving. Always moving. Final confession. If I could live again, I wouldn't chase applause. I wouldn't argue to win. I wouldn't trade evenings for ambition. I would sit longer, laugh louder, forgive faster. And I would tell people I love them while they can still hear it. I'm 94 years old, and if this is the last thing I ever say, let it be this. One day you will realize you would give everything for one more ordinary day. Don't wait until you're me to understand that. Live now, and before you're the one saying, "I wish I had more time." If this message meant something to you, don't just like the video. Send it to someone you don't want to lose. Because one day, one of you won't be there to send it back. Finally, subscribe to this channel for more interesting videos.